Hello everyone, it's me Yusuf and I am back today with another tutorial on my YouTube channel. In this tutorial we are going to take our first step in Dynamo and Revit. Today we'll be covering the basic of creating a point, controlling it with a slider. This is a fundamental skill that will set the groundwork for more advanced Dynamo workflows in the future. But before we dive in, I want to remind you to hit like button and subscribe my channel. So this is will help me to keep creating content like this. So let's go ahead and start our trip in Dynamo. So to start and first step in Dynamo, first I need to make a new template. I will choose architecture template. I will press OK. The question here, where I can find Dynamo and Revit? The answer is to go to Manage, and you see here is our Dynamo. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to wait. Then I will press New. So what does it mean? This is called 3D view. It's like and this is we have two view in Dynamo. First view is a graph view, and this is a 3D background view. So what the difference between them? Okay, for now it's not understandable what's different. So I'm just going to show you first thing I'm going to do just to click on the right click of mouse. I have search. So now I'm searching for a graph to put it in Dynamo. And another way, I'm just going to, in first step in Dynamo, I'm just going to create points. So how we can create point? We will click on the right click and mouse. I will search is better than search here. It's easy for me to find it. So I would write point, and you see like point by coordinate. I will click yes. So if I want 3 points, you see now we created a point, but I can't make zoom in or zoom out. Why? Because now I am in the graph view. So how I can switch between graph view and 3D background view? I'm just going to click Control B, or I can click here like you want. But for me, it's easy to use Control B. Right click, I'm just going to make some navigation around this point. As you see, this is a point that I created. It have 0x and y, 0x, y, and z. Again, I'm just going to make Control B so I can create new graphs. I'm just going to make copy, paste, Control C, Control V. Now I have 2 points. It's better than writing again point. So as you can see here, we have a 3 point, but here I can find 1 point. Why? Okay, you're right, because we have all of them, they are in same location. So how we can change the location of the point? I'm just going to click right click again, and I will say I want integer slider or number. What the difference between them? I'm just going to click number slider first, and I will press on integer slider so you can know the difference between them. Integer slider, if I'm just going to move on the slider, you see it's moving like one by one, start from zero, the step of moving one without any decimal. But in number sliding, it's moving with decimal. I can say like I want to step in one by one, so it will move only by one step without any decimal, and minimum is like the step, and the maximum is how much I want the slider. If I write 1000, so I can move this slider for 1000. So let's work in integer slider, and it's very easy for me. Let's make it started from 0. Maximum is 100. Let's make it 50, and the steps will move every 2. So how we can connect our graph? You see there is an arrow here. I just can click here, and I will say this is will be the x of this point. And I will click here. I will say that this is will be the y of this point. So if I move here, the y of this point it will change, and the x and z it will be 0. And also I will make for z. So pay attention for the screen now. If I make like the slider move on, you see now I have 3 points. What if I do like all, I will connect them for one slider. Can you imagine what's going to happen? Yes, all will be in the same place because they are moving in the same way or in the same direction. You see now I have 1 point. So if I'm just going to move like from here, you see now I have 3 points I can change. Also, I can make integer slider for every point I want. So if I click for here, it's directly deselect the old one, the old like selected, and it will start to be connected with the new one. You see? So I can now change this point alone and this point alone. You see, uh, so I'm just going to make Control B to freeze our graph view, and now I'm just going to move our move around these 3 points. I hope first lesson it was interest for you and it was useful. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe because this is will help me a lot. Also, you won't miss any of my future tutorial. Thank you for watching again and have a nice day.